the start of these matches.
Getting ourselves going.
Now, the one thing about the clock rules, it looks like Fortune's going with 5 only. They're going to have fun time shagging, or sorry, ball retrieving, if I'm being politically correct.
If you're using the official sanction terms.
Yes, or however they call them. Already, middle player on Fortune already taken out. He almost went for that ball before he got off the court, which would have meant that ball had to be forfeited. Shot straight to the right guards of Nocturnal. A team name? Oh, I caught that ball, my goodness. It's like I'm playing or something. That threw me right off. Terry, what's happening? What did I do? I'm just kidding. Fortune coming up to the line.
If only you could do it in a match.
Burn. Fortune taking out number 8 on Nocturnal. And as Nocturnal comes up, it's unfortunate that they opted to play with 6, making it a little less fair than just the 5 players that Fortune is stuck playing with in this case. Nocturnals.
Yeah, I mean, you can only play the team in front of you. If they only have 5 people, then casual grab there.
Yeah, he just it's almost like he's done this before. 4 players back on Nocturnal. I didn't realize Fortune actually had the advantage for a while there. That was a block by Fortune's left guard as they come up to the line. With 4 balls in hand, only 1 got let loose there, right in the toe, taking out Chong. Time for Nocturnal's throw, going for the right guard, missing. Thought it was a block on Wong at first, but it wasn't.
Yeah, great throw from Boyle. He's a very experienced and very strong player.
And which
Coming
one's that?
out the left corner bottom of your screen, so Lucas Boyle.
Basically 5 feet away from me. Got it.
Yeah.
He's got some nice, what look like Nike sneakers that have reflectors on them. If I shine a light on them, they'd be shining right back. Boyle coming up to the line with his team. And going for that nice block off Nocturnal. Oh, he went way too far to the right of that player.
Might have been reading a dodge from the player and anticipating it, but...
It was a good read. His ball was just too fast. I know, almost went for the 2 shot, but he faked from the left side. Boyle completely faking up Yang. And then the other player took him out as a result.
Some good smart play, putting Fortune up by 1, even though they're down by 1 in terms of roster size.
Which is interesting. I did not expect that start, but it's great. Makes this game more entertaining. Fortune's 5 players kind of messed that one up. Middle player dodged that, and it guess it hit the second to right guard. The pitch-up player, if you will. Right down the middle and missed. Catch on the right side, but it didn't matter.
Wow.
Oh, wait, no, that wasn't a catch, was it? Left guard still fell out. Must have been a misbalance in his ponytail. That was a dumb comment, but whatever.
Sometimes you throw them out there and see what happens, and then sometimes you're happy with them afterwards, sometimes not so much.
Yeah, that's why I think going back to the last game with Treebeard and how much hair he has and how much of an imbalance that could cause, same thing might have happened for this Fortune player. What a... Went right behind my backpack. So that kind of almost caught that ball again.
Yeah, some great shots though again. Fortune just really connecting on a lot of those counters. So accurate so far. Look at that, just dead on the money from Boyle. Just knows the player's not ready. Just casually takes him out. Huge little streak there from the Fortune players.
Sorry, Terry, I'm just going to jump on court 2 for a sec. Just to deal with an issue.
Of course. We will hold things down in the meantime. Fortune trying to put themselves up by a pair. Taking it slow at the moment. Threatening the throw from his knees is the player from Nocturnals. He does end up letting one go, but that at this point just arms Fortune with another. They are playing it patient. We've still got 2 to defend. It's good, smart play from these Fortunes players. The one member of Nocturnals is going to try and take a throw from a little bit farther back so we can deal with these rush counters. And he's still in it. Looks like he got Boyle out and then trying to elude that throw from the middle. Nice little jumping side dodge, keeps himself alive. It's a tough spot to be in. You can see him playing. He's taking his offensive throws from not quite the center line, doesn't want to be too exposed, but now see that shot blocked cleanly. We'll see if he tries to throw it from maybe almost up at the line again. Yeah, he's close. He does get tagged there. Nice charging counter. Fortune up 2-0. So those Nocturnals players, they've been close in a couple of situations, but caught off guards a few times and just really having a hard time dealing with some of the super accurate throws coming out of their opponents. We do have a false start there.
Sorry, what's the score now, Terry?
It is 2-0 for Fortune.
Oh my.
It's only one button press away. And it looks like it looks like Nocturnal's able to take out that center player, getting themselves into a better position, trying to get themselves their first point of this match. Good pressure up at the line. And Fortune coordinating things. They're on the back heel though. That shot does take out the player in the middle, so 6 player to 3 advantage now. Nocturnals threatening. That shot down the right sideline missing, so see Fortune doing what I would say is the smart thing, holding a ball each to protect themselves. And oh, those quick counters, finding one as the player retreats kind of casually. You do have to be careful, even if the other team is nominally on the defensive. Couple of throws coming down toward the line, into the middle, missing. Another threat immediately from Fortune. They go left, they find one. The counter missing. All right, so it is still a 4-on-2. Currently, numbers favoring Nocturnals, but the ball is favoring Fortune. Nice quick release there toward the middle. After a couple of fakes, they send one cross court. Right, Fortune still holding 3 balls, which I would imagine they will as often as they can. Oh, and they do a taste of their own medicine. Nocturnals delivering it to take out the second to last player. Now, just one remaining on the Fortune side. Nocturnals looking for their first point. One ball dropped. That one rolling toward the other side. Fortune still alive. But for how long? We got a couple of balls in no man's land there, unfortunately, so to speak. Those do count against the Fortune player in terms of when they will have to throw. It's a tough situation. He baits out a throw, though, and gets control of those center balls, takes one out, just misses the other, and backs off. Well played. Keeping control of the court when those 2 balls were trying to make it very challenging for him. He does let that one go, still armed with another one, and from the retriever on the side. He's doing a good job of staying low. Nocturnals taking a couple of shots. They do find it. And now they are only down by a score of 2-1. So Nocturnals playing out of Vancouver. Thank you from the chat. Fortune, I believe, is out of Seattle. The players on the roster that I know of, Bill Fisher and Lucas Boyle, do play out of the Seattle area. So
And
geographically,
they are all
proximate.
wearing Fortune shirts. I don't know if you can see that from your angle, Terry, but
Nope.
there you go. Most of them are Fortune. Now, is it a reference to one Mr. Ric Flair, I wonder?
Well, that's a
obscure
deep
reference.
cut. If so.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Nocturnal coming up to the line. They have power right now. Fortune opted to throw off one of their balls for some reason. Maybe they're just biding their time, and wow, biding their time is right for that moment, because one catch and then suddenly they got pretty much full advantage over this team. Fortune whittled them down to 2 players. What's that?
Nocturnal playing it fairly well, but just having trouble with the accuracy on the Fortune players and a few just attention lapses. But here we've got a good, wow, what a grab right in the middle. See the respectful fives given, because that was a great play.
Now, I don't know what it is about this, but Fortune came in and you and I made these comments about, hey, you're probably just going to, this looks like it's going to be a bloodbath. I don't know if you said it, but I thought it. I was wrong.
I would never say that.
Yeah, I would. But I also am the type of person that just purposely likes to piss players off. That's just me.
Nocturnals should have 1 on the board. They did get 1 just before that sudden death point.
Apologize about that. Of course, I'm, all over the place. Many hats, dear sir. Many hats.
Yeah. And here running the streaming, doing the producer's job, filling in as a commentator as well. It's a lot to deal with.
I wouldn't say the commentating part is... Oh, wow! That would have been a triple! And Holzer got that call right. My goodness. Like, that was... I was looking over at Holzer when that happened, and it's like, are you going to do that? Are you going to do that? Did you see that? That was a lot going on right there. He could have had that catch. He just could not grip it properly. Wong is the only one left.
That is a tough break for Nocturnals.
That's true. Fortune has control. Wong throws one off. Now Fortune has 4. Are they going to go for all 4 just to end this? Then they'd be up 4 no, just 1. Went for that block. Above his head, Wong needs to do something.
And no reason to rush it if you're Fortune. You're winning. You're in a commanding position.
They could just basically run this out. The time. There's 7 minutes left in the entire match. So, may as well, right over the shoulder. Probably tipped them.
Yeah, Fortune playing it smart. They've got those throws to back up the more conservative plays in a lot of situations. Their throws coming out very quickly and accurately, and finding those moments where the Nocturnals players are just a little bit off balance makes it that much harder to dodge or block or, just in any way deal with those shots.
Now, how long has Fortune been playing together?
No idea, unfortunately. Again, so to speak. Wow.
Was that a purpose one, or?
75% of them are. That one wasn't. It's a nice catch from Yip.
Oh, no. And then
What?
Yip went and tried to pull back that ball, and it went off to the side. Fortune's coming up to the line. They have to throw at least one. They took out Choi in the process. Ball coming in. Wong now has a ball as well. However, Fortune still had throw. It's now Nocturnal's turn. Yep, throws off to right guard. Gets taken out by left. Then Wong, other Wong, I guess there's 2, took out the left guard as well. Or tried to take him out. I think it was a dodge, actually.
See what Fortune is doing well, though. When that was close.
He wanted to throw that one, but he opted not to because he realized that his team has full control. Left throw, a little too far to the left. Nocturnal now has turn. Wong coming up. Leng makes the call. Where's it going to go? I saw number 1 behind his. I must have meant the middle player. Taken out. New is the only one left.
Yeah, we saw a near grab. We know that those counters from Fortune are often coming quickly and aggressively right after the Nocturnals players throw at the line, so got to be ready for it. Came close on the catch, but there's those rush counters right away, and they find it again.
Yeah, they knew what each other were doing. I guess they played for years together, so they can just get a read off each other. 2 balls right to the chest between the blocking. Takes Nocturnals down by 3.
Yeah, strong showing from Fortune. I'm curious if they'll be able to keep it up with only 5 people as the tournament grinds on, but so far, so good. So very good.
Love to see them go up against the Nationals Edmonton team with only 5 players.
Yeah, their individuals have been playing at a pretty strong level so far. The teamwork is evident, just maybe hard on the stamina over time. Yeah. Again, there are those counters right after the throws come in. That one going 1 for 1. 1 for 2, maybe.
Fortune's turn to throw with how many balls they have in hand. All 3 players have the smiley faces on their shirts. Coming from the right side to the left guard, missing Neville. Fakes galore. Right down the middle from the left guard. Yip with the dodge. Wong now has an extra ball. Left guard Neville now also has one. Coming up to the line, they must throw with more players, and that is a catch.
Wow. Probably not the most intentional catch, but that worked out just fine.
Yep. It looked like he was actually thrown off whether or not it hit the ground first before the catch. But it did not. And it was a catch. Choi hit out player on the other side. It's now Fortune with full control. Wong with the fake. Kind of psyching out the middle player. Neville could not keep that ball in hand. No catch. Nocturnals still has 3 players, but it's Fortune's turn. Nope. Nocturnals throw. 1 from Wong, straight down the middle. Catch on Choi.
Wow.
Double catch. And there it is.
So I think I wasn't sure if that last one actually bounced on the ground before it got caught in fairly spectacular fashion, but it looks like they're saying that is a catch, so.
Yeah. Now, Potato Lady, Crazy Potato Lady, Lazy Potato Lady, asking why there's teams from the States and Eastern Canada at this tournament. I believe one of the rules was, especially the last time we had the Western Championships, was that you had to have at least a couple of players on your team roster from Western Canada. I don't believe that is the case due to COVID rules right now. But maybe, I don't believe you could shed some light on some of that. It seems to be a rule that they've kind of pushed aside for the time being, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think looking at some of the rosters, it can't be that they have to have any Western Canadian players, I think, because there are definitely some teams that I can say with a high degree of certainty that unless somebody moved in the last 6 months or so, all of their players are from different non-Western Canada locations.
Now, one thing that could be an exemption is that specifically Jason Mergler has been living in Winnipeg for maybe a year now, going to school.
Sure.
Does that make him count as a Western Canadian?
Sure, why not?
All right, well, he's on one of these teams somewhere in this building, so we'll see him at some point. We got less than a minute left in overall before we end up going to sudden death to end this round, unless, of course, they can end this round before sudden death even hits. 2-on-2. Fortune has to throw since they have, well, I was going to say 4, now they got 5. And it doesn't really... Go ahead.
Nocturnals staying in this one. They're close. They just have to actually close it out and see if they can give themselves a chance at the win in sudden death.
Ooh, not opting for the cross on the left guard side. He went straight for Yip down the middle. And 2 balls. Oh, 1 out. This player looks like he can probably take them all out. Oh, and that went too far. It might end up just going into sudden death. 2-on-1 to end this all up. That was the buzzer you may or may not have heard, signifying that the clock that I have on stream is maybe a few seconds off at all times.
Yeah, so we are seeing that. Doesn't mean Fortune will take it, the match. It just the degree will depend here.
Yang taken out. Is he going to go for the catch? This is 1-on-1 at this point. Some of the most exciting dodgeball you'll see. And Nocturnals takes that final point. Fortune walking away with only a +1 on their overall records in the standings.
Yeah, and I'm impressed. Nocturnals really finding their footing in that match as it went. Fortune looked firmly in control after the first couple of points, but Nocturnals really bringing it back, really making it close, and figuring out their opponents that much more as the match went on. And I think we're actually getting